Yo, did anyone else ever do that before? Like, that was just awesome. I had to share that. But another Forza Horizon 3 Forzathon event is here, just started today on July 6th, and as you just saw, it will be ending on July 13th. Forzathon Summer Living. Beat the heat. That's certainly been pretty tough to do lately, but we're going to be able to win the Boss 302 Horizon Edition, another one. We've probably gone through this car at least 5 times now, I'd have to say, so not a huge deal, but the biggest challenge, the most important one, is the final one. So the first thing you're going to want to do is set up your settings. I recommend having traction control on for this, and rewind you just have to have. That's a must. You must have rewind on for this. I mean, you don't have to literally, but believe me, it's going to help you out a lot. And the car we're going to be using is the Ariel Nomad. Now, you don't have to use this car. As you saw me attempting in the beginning, I was using my Porsche 918 Spider and was able to do it. But if you want to use my Ariel Nomad tune, there it was. Go ahead, download it, give it a try. But we need to 3-star the Timber Mill danger sign. So just go to your map, you can filter for the danger signs. This is where it's located. And the goal for 3 stars is 450 feet. Now, the distance isn't crazy, but it's just the terrain that leads up to the danger sign can make it very difficult. It's bumpy, you go left and right, and it's pretty tough to get this right. It definitely takes some time. You're gonna really need to take some, you're just gonna need patience pretty much. So this was me last night just testing out my tune for the Ariel Nomad and just trying to figure out the best route. Pretty much what I like to do is line myself up just straight onto the danger sign, which obviously makes sense, but right there through those particular trees was the best way to do it. Of course, last second I got thrown off to the left, which is why rewind is just super important, because the rest of everything that I did there went perfectly. So I went back, I rewound, and it's all about just controlling your car. You can't swerve to the left or right when you're correcting yourself, because every little slight turn of the wheel makes a huge impact on the way your vehicle is going to go. So you saw there I actually managed to hit a personal best, which I was pretty surprised of. But basically just knock down everything that's in the path to the danger sign and back up right here in between these particular trees. If you need to, pause that, slow it down, and just this is my favorite spot to do this. Like, my favorite little route straight to the danger sign. And now this is me completing it during the Forzathon event. I didn't hit nearly what I did last night when I was testing it, and this did take me a few tries to get, but it gets the job done. You need 450 feet, easily got over that. So hopefully this tune helps everyone out. Again, not required. You can use any car you want for this. And honestly, I'm sure there's better cars out there. This is the one I wanted to use. I was going to use my 918 at first, but I was like, nah, this car is more, for this situation, not my race tune Porsche 918 Spider. So that's that one. Doing that challenge first, also, not only because it's the most important one or the hardest one, but it might help you with the first challenge as well. It might help you complete it. So we need 10 ultimate air skills. So these are very easy to get. My favorite part of the map to do these is right here underneath the airstrip. There's tons of hills here, and you just catch huge air. So you just keep driving back and forth. You only need 10. Doesn't take too long. I just stayed in my Ariel Nomad just because I was already in it. And another thing too, and just in case I forget to mention it later, you can certainly use a skills boost car, and that'll come more in handy for the next challenge, and it just gives you more skill score. You'll get more skill points and all that good stuff. But as you can see here, I nailed a few ultimate air skills. You just have to perform them. You don't have to bank them. So as long as the skill pops up, doesn't matter if you crash or mess up, whatever, it's okay. You're still going to get your Boss 302 Horizon Edition XP boost. Definitely nice to have an XP boost car if you did not have one already. I sold one last night, the other one did not sell. It's pretty common nowadays, so not a huge deal. But the next challenge is to simply complete a bucket list challenge. So you can either do a blueprinted bucket list challenge, or you can just do one of the bucket list challenges that shipped with Forza Horizon 3. So I was really close to this one right here, so I figured why not do this one. This one is a lot of fun. So we get to get in the Hennessy Venom GT and basically just do a drag race. We have to hit 250 miles per hour by the time we get to the little speed trap. So again, you don't have to do this particular one. This is just the one I chose to do. You can do any bucket list challenge you want, but just listen to this thing roar. And it was actually a good thing that I forgot to turn traction control back on, because if I didn't have that on, I don't think this would have happened. Alright, so we got that done, and honestly, do this one. If you haven't driven the Hennessy Venom in a while, you gotta drive that car. So, final challenge though. This one, you could have probably done it when you were doing the ultimate air skills. You might have even been able to do it when you were doing the danger sign. But if you still need to do the ultimate skill change, this is my favorite part of the map. I always take you guys here. So, this off-road part, there's tons of bushes, there's tons of little wood poles that you can hit. There's tons of things that give you skill score, and this is where I was recommending to use a skills boost car like the Forza Horizon Edition Lamborghini. That thing's perfect for this because you build up your skill score a lot faster. The goal here, an ultimate skill chain, you need 20,000 skill score in your chain. So right when you hit 20,000, that will give you the ultimate skill chain, and you just want to stop driving. You want to let your skill chain bank, and then right when it banks, you want to start driving again. You just have to repeat that a few times until you get 5 total ultimate skill chains. So, as you can see, it does take a little bit longer when you don't have the skills boost car, but I was having a lot of fun in this Ariel Nomad. This thing catches a lot of air, and although it was a little bit slower, I was like, you know what, let's just use the same car for every challenge. That's generally what I like to do because, sure, the skills boost car would have been quicker, but I would have had to fast travel to the garage and switch the cars, whatever. It would probably take about the same amount of time regardless. So I actually went a little bit too far because you can stop right literally at 20,000, but you see there I stopped, I banked it, and then I started to keep going again. So right here I'm getting my 5th one. This is probably the one that will take you second longest depending on how well the danger sign goes for you. The danger sign, you just gotta be just very careful and have patience. I mean, it's one of those things you just gotta keep practicing until you hit it perfectly. And have rewind there just in case you mess up last second. That one shouldn't take too long as you just follow that route that I showed you. But this one just takes a little bit of time, even with the skills boost card, just because you have to keep getting them, wait for it to bank, and all that good stuff. But that is it for this Forzathon event. It's straightforward, but, you know, it's a little bit challenging to do that danger sign for sure. I mean, it's not the easiest one in the game, but I don't think it's the most difficult either. I think when we had to use that big tank of a Mercedes on that other danger sign, the airport one, that one was a little bit tougher, I think, but that's pretty much it for this video. It is July 6th already, I cannot believe it, but I really hope that everyone found this video to be helpful or useful. If you have any questions at all, please just let me know. I really hope you enjoyed this gameplay with the Boss 302 Horizon Edition to end off here, but have a wonderful weekend. Peace.
yards. Bear left. Keep left. Sorry, but you've completed every race, PR stunt and bucket list challenge. There are no more fans to earn in Australia.